Spring has finally arrived in Canada. So exciting. So I'm gonna take the baby and we're gonna go for a nice long walk downtown Ottawa. Come along. All right, try to find parking around here. That's gonna be a task on its own. Well, that was a challenge. I drove around for about half an hour, couldn't find any parking outside because they had like a maximum of only 2-hour parking. So I ended up going in a big parking lot. I'm on the 6th floor, so all the floors are full. I'm on the 6th floor right now, and this little one passed out. So I think I'm gonna sit in here for a while. The charges today, the end of March 2023, it's $17 for the entire day. So I will park here, spend the entire day downtown, make this worth it. So this is where I had to end up parking. Now we're gonna go for a super nice long walk. So if you're visiting Ottawa, there are street parking, but they're usually limited to between 1 hour and 3-hour parking. Let me show you. So you park and then you pay on these machines. These are the rates right now for March 2023. And as you can see up there, this parking here around the Parliament is only for 1 hour. So that's why I just opted to pay for all-day parking, and that way I'm in no rush. I could go visit, do my walk, and not have to worry about it. The choice is obvious. I got my decaf black. He's got his Timbits, ready to go towards the Parliament. It's a food truck that serves in. No, thank you so much. We're almost there. This is the world famous Spark Street. In the summer they have all kinds of festivals here, even a Poutine festival, smoked meat festival, lights festival. Beautiful place, especially in the summer. It's a cold day today. It's about -3 degrees right now. Kind of windy. But the Parliament across the street has an eternal fire, so we're gonna go warm up our hands. Let's warm up our hands. Let's go. Oh, it's nice and warm. Can't walk there, sweetie.
Ready? Ready?
So those are all the buildings of the Parliament. It is like a big castle. You're right. Xander's giving the tour. You're so cute. Come, let's go see more. Come. You want to go home already? Are you cold? Okay, mommy's gonna give you her scarf and you're gonna be all nice and warm. Oh, my baby, your nose is freezing? Okay. Damn Canadian weather, man. This country would be perfect if it wasn't for the crazy weather. We're gonna leave the parliament. We're gonna go warm up somewhere. It's not very busy today. It's a weekday, mid-afternoon. Let me show you around. If you watch the news at all during the pandemic, you know what happened around this area. And so that's why you'll see a flag here, and they're holding it upside down in protest. Some people are upset against our government. So that's how Canadians protest. They hold the flag upside down and they play music on the sidewalk. So as bad as it's gonna get in Canada. I'm gonna walk down to this area called the market. It's where they have all the bars and the restaurants. It's a happening place, obviously mostly in the summer, but I'm gonna show you that. And I also already packed my lunch. And I packed a lunch for the little one as well. So we're probably gonna sit down and have our lunch as well. And that in front of us is one of the most expensive hotels in Canada. This right here is the Canal Rideau, the Rideau Canal in English. It's the locks. It's the same water that passes behind my house. And across is the city of Gatineau. See that little bridge over there? That's a bridge to cross over to the Quebec side. So we're on the borders of Ontario and Quebec right now. And that crosses over to the city of Gatineau, which is in the province of Quebec. Here's a closer look at the Fairmont Chateau Laurier Hotel. Across the street is the Rideau Center. Rideau Center, you can see the sign right there. It's a big indoor mall right in the center of downtown Ottawa. We're actually gonna walk in there right now just to warm up. And probably just sit down in the food court and have our lunch. Instant heat. Feels so good, we're in the mall. Let's look for the food court. I could barely feel my nose right now. Poor baby though. I think he feels better in the heat. Found it. That's where we're going. To the right. Someone's happy to be indoors. So we're in the food court. Well, we already brought our lunch. All right, lunchtime. So I brought some grilled cheese from home for him, but then he wanted hot dog and fries instead. Xander, hot dogs and fries. And from home, I brought myself a spring roll with shrimp and some salami with some cheese. So my lunch is a total of 21 grams of protein, 390 calories, and this is a spring roll. So it's got, basically it's a rice paper, and you put whatever you want inside. So I'll tell you what I put. I put obviously the rice paper, lettuce. I put some noodles. I put a little bit of carrots. I put 3 shrimps. I put bean sprouts and some mint leaves. It's so tasty. Super fresh. I don't dip it in any sauce. Some people like to dip it in peanut butter sauce. I just like to eat it like that. It's great food on the go. You prepare it and the next day it's like fresh. I would suggest that you prepare it and eat it right away, but it does last up to 2 days in the fridge and it's fine. Yummy. All right, changed him. He's all ready. We're going back outside. Okay. So this is a wall on the way out, and it has all the provinces of Canada. So you got Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, New Brunswick, Newfoundland, Quebec, Ontario, Manitoba, Nunavut. We got Saskatchewan, Northwest Territories, Alberta, Yukon, and BC. I love that. That's so great. Gotta get out. So we're outside. It's still cold, but now we're surrounded by big buildings, so it's less windy. On our way to the market. We call it the market, but it's actually called the Bywer Market, and it's right downtown Ottawa. It's where they have all the bars, the restaurants. It's really nice. Let me show you. Lots of Irish pubs in this area. This right there across the street is the Byword Cafe. Pretty famous. We had President Obama most recently last week. We also had President Biden come over. They come and visit the market always. Let's go take a look inside. Look at the birdies. What are they doing? That's right, they're eating. All right, let's get inside the market. As soon as you walk in, you have this right here with all the sweets. You want a chocolate? Those are huge apples.
That one.
Oh, that's marshmallow. Yum.
Marshmallow.
Are you gonna eat it?
Yeah.
I don't know. And just in case you forget where you are, here you are.
Tiny bear.
A mama bear and a baby bear.
Yeah, and I get out.
Yes. So many things. Look at that. Whoa. And now we're walking into this bakery shop where they have the Obama cookie. They have the Obama cookies here. I wonder if they're gonna have the Biden cookies also. Okay. Guess it was a big deal when Obama came here. It's too heavy for you, Bubby.
It's so heavy.
Yeah.
It's getting bigger.
Do you love it?
It's getting bigger.
Yeah, he's getting bigger. That's baby bear and mama bear. Oh, look at that. It's a maple syrup shack. So of course I had to buy something. The little one wanted a lollipop. I'm gonna open it for you. So that's easy to open. I just have to push it and it opens. 100% pure maple syrup. It's a gorgeous spring day. Cold as hell, but so beautiful. Let's go for a walk. Sunday mornings, they have the market here, the actual market. So you come here, you buy your fresh vegetables, your fruits, and anything else you might need. Souvenirs galore. That's the Royal Embassy of the United States. And this right there is the National Arts Museum. You'll recognize it with a huge spider in front. Giant, crazy looking spider right in the front of it. Here's that crazy looking spider. Do you see that crazy looking spider? Big spider. Do you see it has eggs inside? The spider has eggs inside its belly. You see it? Wow. Art. It's so subjective. Let's go walking on Confederation. That's the Parliament right there. And we're just gonna keep on walking towards downtown again. So this is the back side of the American Embassy. It's the closest embassy to the Parliament. because they're our closest ally. There's the parliament. And here's the embassy. American embassy. Some of the oldest buildings in Canada are right here in downtown Ottawa.
I know that's normal.
Across the street is the tomb of the unknown soldier where they do the changing of the guards. Let's get closer to it. So all around it are statues of famous soldiers. It's called the Valence or the Valiance or who knows. Here's a nice car. A race car, yeah. Flags of the provinces. Native. Pierre Lemoine d'Iberville. Statues. Some famous Canadians. Talking about famous Canadians, big deal right now because Ryan Reynolds is in town. He's about to buy our Ottawa Senators hockey team. So we're gonna see if the deal goes through. Of course, Ryan Reynolds is a famous Canadian. So we're hoping that the deal does go through so that the Ottawa Senators team, our national hockey team here, belongs to a Canadian. Okay, this is the corner of Elgin and Sparks. This is where Sparks Street begins. We're gonna go walk a little bit on Sparks on the way back to the car. So as you get in on Sparks, you hit the post office. First Canada Post Office right here. And Sparks goes all the way till the end of the road, all the way down. It's just lined with restaurants, a couple of bars, mostly restaurants and stores and businesses. And this is the new office here for Post Canada in the old building of the Electric Building. Look how grand it used to look. Back in the days when I was in my 20s, I used to work in that building. Right over there in the corner. I used to work for a collection agency. Worst job ever. Collection agency, calling people because they were behind on loans. Like, I felt so guilty. I hated it. I think I'm gonna get bad karma because of it.
I like cats.
So we're on the corner of Sparks and Metcalfe. This is where the Parliament is. Right there. And I'm just gonna walk backwards because I parked all the way down. This is the crossroads where we parked. We did it. We're out. One more place we're gonna go to. We're gonna go to the Lookout.
You're dead.
So right now we're on Sussex Street. This is the street that the Prime Minister lives on.
I love it.
Right here on the left. This whole area here is the Prime Minister's residence. Yeah, we're going to Lookout.
Look out for Paw.
No, we're not looking out for Paw Patrol. We're looking for the Lookout. It's right across. I'll show you. Rockcliffe Park. Across is Gatineau, the Quebec side. And right behind these woods is a Lookout. You go too quickly, you miss it. Here we are.
Here we are.
Here we are.
We need a park.
So thank you. Thank you for following along.